Hi, if you're new here, I'm Ganiti, and if you're already watching my One Piece Chill channel, welcome back. Today we are going to read chapter number 1044 of One Piece. So if you're not up to date with manga, there's a huge spoiler alert, obviously. So let's see what this chapter has. Let's go. So it's called Warrior of Liberation. Okay, I'm going to see like Luffy's transformation, his new Joy Boy style, and we have cover page. Mama is out at sea. Let's start our research. Okay, this cute girl, I don't remember her from Whole Cake Island. I think there are a lot of very interesting characters with cool designs here. I guess it's kind of like a science crew that is going to see what's up with this Jorma. And she's holding a big knife. I would be scared. I would be. I don't think they look scared enough. Okay, let's see. A resounding pulse. What's happening? How can I still stand? Okay, I just lost. But I feel like I'm having a blast. That's Luffy's words. That's definitely Luffy's words. Ha ha ha. Luffy's Joy Boy? Zunisha said that? Yamato is asking Momo. At the same time, you can see this sound of the drums, doom doot da da, and also the speech bubbles. They seem like everyone can hear Luffy. At least, like the effect gives me this. Okay, let's see. Pleasure Hall, Right Brain Tower. Yeah, Sir Pirate, you're awake! Oh, that cute girl. She's tending to Sanji, I guess. Pant, Luffy? Sanji is asking. So I think everyone can hear Luffy's words now, actually. And then going to Leaf Floor, we see Kid and Law's reactions. What the? And Hyo is also, is that so, Straw Hat? And Marka hears him, Straw Hat? So basically, he is like transmitting his thoughts or his words to the whole island now. I guess that's somehow connected to his ability to hear the voice of all things. But now he can also transmit his own thoughts to everyone. That's what I'm getting from this. Hey, you too, he's still breathing, Marcus said. Tam and Nami are crying. Luffy's still alive. You gotta be okay, right, big bro? Oh, that's cute. Okay. So now everyone knows that Luffy is alive because it feels like, yeah, his voice is being transmitted through the whole Onigashima. I think also the reaction of Momo shows that he can also hear Luffy right now. Well, I think he could hear him all the time, but now it's like everyone can. Wait, that's the Holy Land, Marijoa, the Hall of Power, Pangaea Castle. We sacrificed one of our best agents and enraged Kaido. Are we sure our priorities are straight? This may be better than the alternative. It's imperative that we snuff out something this problematic. This Gorosei talking. No matter the era, the world government has always failed to acquire the Gomu Gomu fruit, even after 800 years of trying. They are still calling it the Gomu Gomu fruit. It's almost as if the fruit itself is evading us. Well, that's not impossible. I also thought I saw before. I think like now maybe this is going to be revealed. So just a quick thought. I heard that. Very interesting theory. It probably will be wrong because I'm not sure that the qualities are the same, that it could be like a resin fruit, you know, the resin from a tree that produces devil fruits, like devil fruit tree, and this will be important somehow. But let's see what it actually is. I think they are going to reveal it. Well, it's not impossible. All Zoan fruits have a will of their own, and this one carries the name of a god. Wait! So it's not a paramecia, I'm bad at pronouncing this, so it's actually a Zoan fruit. And then it makes sense that it's revealed in this arc because it's all about zones. Holy crap, wait, so he actually has a Zoan god type fruit and not a rubber fruit? Why is it called Gomu Gomu then? It's really a mythical. After all, the Gomu Gomu fruit is actually a mythical zone. It's the human fruit, but a god property. Model Nika. Okay. I don't know what to say. I think that's interesting. I think that's original. So, first of all, the idea is that being Joy Boy is actually connected to a fruit that you have. I don't really like that, I'll be honest, because I felt like this connects to something like your spirit, like you have that spirit, that you have the potential to be Joy Boy, right? So the idea would be that not only Luffy, but there are several people who have the potential to be Joy Boy, but it's Luffy who is taking like all the right steps. He has that spirit of Joy Boy. Or maybe also we had the idea that like Joy Boy will be born at some point, or that he has to live at the same time as Shirahoshi is born, because she is also important. And all this talk made me feel like this is something maybe also you are born with, like your spirit again. But Luffy, he ate the fruit. It was an accident. You can say that it was kind of like destiny and all of that. I think you could say that. But at the same time, it's not like he was born with the spirit of Joy Boy inside of him. No, he actually by accident became a Joy Boy, and Shanks most likely knew about this, and so he was shocked when Luffy ate that fruit, and after that he kinda kept an eye on Luffy because he knew that Luffy is this new Joy Boy because of the fruit. And this makes me a bit disappointed. I think as exciting as this reveal is, I think many of One Piece fans were excited that Luffy has this simple fruit, just rubber fruit, and he's inventive with it, he can do cool stuff with it, and it shows that it's not about having the coolest fruit, it's about how you use it, about your spirit, about your ability to always stand up after you are defeated. And I think that was a very cool narrative. But giving Luffy this kind of, you can say, overpowered fruit, it kind of negates all of these things. It's just, oh, he has the coolest fruit, so of course he's going to be the coolest. So yeah, I don't really appreciate that. But I wonder if Oda had this idea from the start, or he had a different idea. Like when he started the manga, he did think it would be a rubber fruit and that's it. But then, like going forward, he changed his mind. So that would mean that actual god Nika was like living at some point, this actual person, and he himself just had these properties that are similar to rubber. And then he was considered a god, so he became this kind of a mythical creature that was then put in the zone. Maybe actually like it is him that was kind of used to make this fruit. I'm not sure how this works. Like the devil fruit are a very separate mystery, but let's say, so he was a mythical creature, he became like a mythical creature, and because he himself had these qualities of rubber, then when people encountered that fruit, they thought just, oh, this must be a rubber fruit because of these qualities, and they didn't connect it with Nika. Maybe also because of the fact how world government erased all the history, so you wouldn't be able to know about Nika and his abilities, so you would just think that it's a simple rubber fruit because you don't know that this god has these abilities. Okay, I think that's enough of my monologue. Let's read some more. So I think what they are showing right now, it is Luffy, and it is kind of, yeah, it is reminiscent of that moment in Skypiea when they were dancing around the fire. It was, I think, the same sound and like similar pose, and sound of drums and Luffy laughing, and you can see it's kind of reminiscent of the silhouette of Nika that was shown to us several chapters ago, but now it's happening right now. Luffy is jumping on top of Onigashima, the moon is a backdrop, and he's most likely laughing. And you can hear the sound of drums that I guess just appears along with Joy Boy just by itself. Okay, it's drums of liberation or something. Its user's body gains the properties of rubber. Okay, in combat they are supposedly only limited by their imagination. Okay, that's so true. Putting smiles on faces, far and wide also. They are the embodiment of the warrior of liberation, sun god Nika. Again, he is saying like all of these are Luffy's qualities because of the fruit. It's not that he is a very charismatic person. No, it's because of the fruit that he makes everyone like him. And it's not okay, limited by his imagination. It doesn't say that he gained imagination because of the fruit. He has a huge imagination, so he can use it to create interesting things with his fruit. Okay, sun god Nika, awakening exponentially strengthens their rubbery body. Okay, so he is, I think now admits and acknowledges, how to say, that he had an awakening, that this incident of near death, I guess, that triggered an awakening in Luffy. Okay, so this awakening strengthens their rubbery body and they have even more freedom. Okay, I was expecting something like Rubber World, but if it is a zone and mythical god zone, then the awakening might work in a different way and strengthens your rubbery body. That's peculiar. Like you just have more armament, so to say. Like what would it mean? But I think they have even more freedom is the most interesting statement here. It means that he can make his imagination run even wild and do some crazy shit with his fruit. I guess that's it. It is allegedly the most ridiculous power in the world. Okay, let's I already expressed my thoughts on this, so let's just move on for now. Treasure repository, second floor. Hiyori, I really admired Oden. Think about what you are doing. It was all kinda. He was using me. We can still run away together. Just remove these nails. Okay, Orochi is trying to crawl his way out of this situation. You spat in the face of a samurai you owed, Hiyori answers. Who would still believe you? It's interesting that even after understanding that she is Hiyori, he is still saying things like we can still run away together. So yeah, it doesn't change the fact that he likes her. My father kept his promise, did he not? Hiyori says. That's true, he kept all his promises and he was... how to say it, well, they lied, deceived, he was deceived many times by them. He danced like a fool for 5 long years because he thought you and Kaido would honor the secret arrangement you made and free Wano. He never even told his own family. My father was a man who kept his word. He still expected the same of you when you agreed to let them go. If he was stood being boiled for an entire hour, even while his body was being burned by the oil, despite it all, he always smiled. Always. Yes, I also thought that Oden also had this potential to be Joy Boy. He just didn't get the opportunity to do it, so to say, and this fruit being the requirement to be Joy Boy, I guess, is the problem. At the same time, it wasn't said anything about, like, the fruit was called Sun God Nika, and they never even uttered the words Joy Boy, so maybe you can have like this spirit of Joy Boy, but to fully kind of use your potential, unlock your potential, you will also need this fruit of Nika. Like there are two parts that are needed. So maybe that kind of excuses a bit. So kind of Odin had this potential of Joy Boy. He could be Joy Boy, but he didn't have the fruit and he wasn't born in the right time, so to say. So he couldn't. Okay, let's see. I can't even fathom my father's sufferings. He had to shoulder the burden by himself because the entire nation was your hostage. Okay, and she remembers. What's the matter, Hiyori? Father, are you really okay with what everyone says about you? Oh, she's so cute. Of course I am. You know why? Because I have you guys. Really? Then I swear I'll always be here for you. Okay, that's so sweet. Oh yes, I've always said Odin was a great samurai. As shogun, I can ensure his legacy recognized your father. Oh, I think Orochi would tell anything just to save his hide. And now Hiyori drops the mask. Hold your tongue, you miserable wretch! I am Kazuki Hiyori, she says, crying. Okay, this is actually a nice moment. Okay, I think this would be my favorite moment in this chapter. Not the fruit reveal, but this one, because I waited for so long, and if he dies now from, like, kind of from Hiyori's hands, I think it would be cool if she used the sword. Okay, let's see. He is actually scared. I was always proud to carry my father's name, even when I was starving and covered in rags. You, on the other hand, never had a trace of honor. Every day you were shogun was one too many, and as each day passed, more and more lives were lost. Man, this is home. Wait, stop! Don't do something you're going to regret! Seeking revenge is a dated ideology, you know. Look who is talking. Besides, killing me makes no difference. Kaida will still be unbeatable. What? There's still... What the heck? Orochi-sama? What? Kanjura? Okay. This is like a little spirit of Kanjura, so to say. Orochi-sama, I have failed. Huh? Is that you, Kanjura? This is as far as I go. I guess that's kind of his flame spirit that is super dwindled and kind of slowly dying already. So it's here just to say some final words. Okay. Your timing is impeccable. This is the ideal stage for your real final performance. Burn that woman to ash. I like how he completely switched it. Like, oh, let's run away together. Revenge is outdated. Of course, I respect your father. And then, like, burn her to ash. Okay. Go on, take her. The failed revenge of a shrew 20 years in the making. It's the perfect title for this tragic comedy. Take a look, Hiyori. Akazuki's survival should know that fortune favors the mighty. Man, okay, let's see. Orochi-sama, that's the wrong way, Kanjuro is saying. The wrong way? Okay. Kanjuro actually attacks Orochi? I mean, like the remnants of Kanjuro, like the spirit of Kanjuro. I wonder why. Wait, I think that's a bit anticlimactic because Kanjuro actually showed that he is loyal to Orochi and everything. I think it wasn't explained enough. Why would he do that? Maybe he decided that he bears some kind of regrets and he realized that yes, this is not the way to go. Our approach was all wrong. So if I'm going down, I will take Orochi down with me. Okay, maybe that's something like that. But I think, yeah, I would prefer that Hiyori would do it. I don't think it's like Hiyori was using this Kanjuro spirit. I don't think that's possible. Now it's like she was just sitting and waiting for things to happen. Like she was playing, thinking, when the ceiling will drop on Orochi. Oh, it dropped, very nice. Okay, you bastard. Okay, let's wait until Kanjuro's spirit just comes and burns him. Okay, and then I will say, just as planned, I guess. Okay, that's a very nice panel of her crying and saying that dawn will come. Kanjuro, you idiot! He already saved me! It burns! Man, I love how Orochi just switches all the time. The Kazuki clan always keeps its promises, she says. Okay, at least I think kind of Orochi is dying finally, I think. I feel like anything is possible now, Luffy is saying, meanwhile, like jumping in the air. I can keep fighting a bit longer. My heartbeat sounds funny. That's an interesting one. Let's remember that. This is my peak. This is Gear 5th. Okay. Many interesting things here. He is saying this is my peak. So basically I think we can take it as it is. This is the strongest that Luffy can ever get. He came to his own peak in his life, like peak strength. So in this strength he would be able to take down Kaido, who is the strongest creature in the world. And after that, yeah, the end of the series should be very close, because if it is his peak, there's no room for any further development anymore, and we are moving very fast towards the end, I think. And also my heartbeat sounds funny. I think this might be actually the sound of drums that we are hearing. It is the sound of his heartbeat. That's what I'm getting so far. You can share your thoughts. And meanwhile, okay, we see Kaido and everyone, I think, very surprised, because I think it is, we are supposed to think that everyone can hear Luffy's words, but then he uses Conqueror's Haki. Okay, so all the and the beast pirates, they are falling down. For example, it doesn't affect Hyo, he's just standing like, whoa. And Kaido is surprised. Hey, you guys, what the hell is that? It's on the roof. So he kind of doesn't understand yet what is happening, and he's surprised. Okay, who used Conquerors? Why my men are falling down? Okay, that's what I get from this page. Next, double page. What? Hey, what's happening? Conqueror's Haki? Where is it coming from? And a huge hand just goes down and grabbing Kaido by his tail, I guess, belly. I don't know which part this is. What? This, in itself, it's a pretty cool panel. I like it. Okay, everyone is surprised, of course. Straw Hat and Chopper is like crying. Luffy, what the heck? We can see again a snippet of Luffy's face, and yeah, you can see it's like, if it's a Zoan fruit, he should also have his like hybrid form, or I don't know, it's very interesting. So it's like he got into his god form. He's usually at his human form that he uses, but now, judging from the snippets, he went into his god, into his monster, however you say it, form. Okay, so it would be kind of reveal to see how this looks. Okay, this is the best panel in the chapter, how Kaido is so shocked that like his eyes are falling out. That's a nice comedic relief. Kaido-san! Okay, so he just grabs Kaido to pull him back. Oh wait, he's here! Luffy's here on the panel. I thought, okay, so he is small, but only his hand is huge. How he made it big to grab Kaido, and as far as I understand, pull him back to the top of the skull. Like, let's continue fighting, dude. Okay, double page again. Now Luffy, okay, he makes his head super strong, his arms. Oh, we have a little bit more of him, so we can see his face. Like, the green is wider, but overall it's his face. I think his eyebrows have changed, and his hair also looks like, you know, when we saw Grandpa Hill's hair, it was like fire, right? And now Luffy's hair looks something similar. Like, it's not just human hair, but some kind of like fire or resin or something like that. Something interesting. Take this! Okay. Another funny one with Kaido's eyes just Oh my gosh, you have to see it by yourself. It's super funny. Okay, and I think by this flex emotion, yes. So Luffy is now super buff. Okay, and he's just taking Kaido and like swings him around. This chapter is insane. Okay, now he crashes Kaido's skull. Again, poor Onigashima skull. It's going to be completely destroyed. And he looks so happy and laughing. You can see that Kaido is kind of like, his head is rolling. Straw Hat? So you are still alive? I'm grateful. I like this one. He says, you're still alive. I'm grateful. That's really nice. Okay, and now he uses blast breath. So first he was shocked, like, what is going on, who is swinging me around, and now he's like, oh, it's you, Straw Hat, you're still alive, we can continue having fun. Okay, nice. Oh man, Oda really, like, did he use it so much before? I don't think so. Eyes coming out of the skull are so prevalent in this chapter. Now it happens to Luffy. He kinda laughing, he evades blast breath, but then he's just laughing like he didn't notice it yet, but then he notices this blast breath attacking. He's like, whoa! And his eyes are flying out. He does use rubber world. Wait, I think he does use rubber world. Look, he's kind of taking a part of this top of the skull, like stone or bone. How should we call it? And he makes it, I think, get rubber qualities and uses it as a shield. That's what I'm getting from it. So it does look like rubber world, like what I was expecting. Now he again uses his huge muscles. So he pulls it up and he actually not just stops, he deflects the attack of blast breath back to Kaido. Okay, kaboom! Okay, there's a huge explosion, but we know like explosions in One Piece. Now, nothing serious, we'll continue. So his Gear 5. He calls his god form his Gear 5. I think that's it. So, okay. Actually, I should... Man, I'm so stupid, actually. Like, think about it. Chopper, he has a human fruit, and he has these forms. He has these special balls. He goes into a form, but then he has to go back. I even draw some parallels at some point to Luffy, but I didn't continue this thought. Because that's just the same way with Luffy's fruit. He has these forms, and man, this is very interesting. I think that yeah, it must have been at least since kind of Chopper was introduced. No, I think like actually from the very beginning it might have been Oda's intention all along, because these parallels that I see now, they both have human fruits, and there are many similarities to how their power is used, Chopper and Luffy. It's just that Chopper has simple human fruit and Luffy has actually like god human fruit, so of course he's way more powerful, but these similarities should have been a hint that Luffy actually has not a like Paramecia fruit, but his own human fruit. And I completely missed it. And now that I'm thinking about this, the hints, they were always there. Okay, that actually makes me feel better a bit about this fruit. Okay, so anyway, that's his Gear 5. That's his best and final form. The God Nika. He just, I think, doesn't know how to call it. He doesn't know to call it God Nika. For him, it's just his Gear 5. He doesn't question it too much, I think. Okay, he laughs. He looks mostly the same, but there are some clouds around his shoulders. I think, again, kind of underlining the God status. Sorry about that idiot from before, Kaido says. I didn't want to win like that. I know, I really like that about Kaido. Don't sweat it. Now let's finish this, Luffy says, and we can see his face very clearly for the first time. I think, okay, we saw like snippets of it already, but now I think so the what has changed? Yeah, his face does look a bit different. His eyebrows and hair and these clouds, I think they do look kind of godlike. My only question is, what color are they? I think I'm really curious about this. Are we going to learn this when anime gets to this, or sooner? I don't know. What do you think? What color it is? Because I think it does look like he has something like, I would say fire for hair, but he is all about this rubber, resin, everything. So I would say it is not fire, it's some other thing, like, again, let's say resin, something like that. And the eyebrows and these clouds, yeah, again, they show this. They kind of are details that you would see on a god depicted in One Piece, I think. That's very interesting. The battle reaches its finale. Next issue, cover and color spread. I think that's really curious because this style also is a bit similar to some parts that Hyo had, like in hair, for example. But at the same time, Hyo is just a cool guy. And Luffy got this because of this fruit. Okay. Oh, we have some pages colored by fans, I guess. So they are showing Luffy's hair as gold. Okay, I think that's nice. I think that's a good idea. So, and here it looks like the effect is depicted to be as fire. So his hair looks like actually like fire, like a golden fire. Clouds surrounding him, like this kind of boa, so to say. I don't know how to call it. They are colored, actually, yes, like clouds, obviously, and his eyebrows are also shining gold. Okay, that's really cute. I'm really glad that they added some colored pages, even though I think it's not like kind of confirmed official color. It's still interesting to see. Okay, that turned out to be a very long chapter and a very long video. So if you made it this far, please share your thoughts on this in the comments. I think that's a very, like, how do you feel about this reveal? Do you feel that it was kind of foreshadowed enough? Were you kind of happy about it or unhappy about it? I think I've expressed all my thoughts like throughout reading the chapter. I'm not sure, maybe I'll make kind of separate video, more like analysis and discussion, but maybe not yet. Well, maybe kind of, I think everything is explained so far. I think that's very interesting. I expected something else. Like I said, I thought the theory of resin from Devil Fruit 3 was a really cool one. I don't remember where. I think I saw it somewhere on Twitter or something, and I thought that was really cool. But yeah, that was it for today. So as I said, share your thoughts and your favorite moment in the comments. Thank you for watching and see ya!